and do some sample hunting. Find a much better sample now. So yeah, on this sample here now. Hey, that's my basic sample there now. I don't know. I hope everybody can hear. If, you know what I mean. Whenever the recording come out. I got. It's not that I have the OBS. I have OBS Studio where I can actually stream from the laptop itself. You understand what I'm saying? And you would get a direct audio from the laptop. And the direct audio from the laptop, you would hear the beat a lot better. You'll be able to hear all the audio coming from the laptop itself. You know, I'm sure y'all watch proper live streams. Let me see how that sound now. A little beat delay on that vocal. And then you'll be able to see the plugins too. Alright, 33, that's good. Right, yeah, okay, that good. Let me see what that's on. Alright. Alright. Let me get drum pattern together here now. I got a synth here too that I got put in. Put any bass later. Let me just get these drums down. turn that down. Sync this. Try and get this bass in though. Know that I got so now that I got everything basically together, what you can do, I got my drum pattern. I did the drum pattern in the MPC Beats. I got all the samples and everything chopped up in Studio One 5.1, Studio One 5, whichever session it is, or whatever you call it, whatever the update is, but it's Studio One for sure 5. So what I gotta do now, I gotta bounce all of my drum tracks individually, the snare, kick, hi-hat, and sub. I gotta bounce them as waves now. I can bounce them as waves and bring them into Studio One, and from there now, that's where I can actually put my. Wait, okay, done that right. Yeah, where I can actually put all of my effects. Excuse the throat, she's gone. I can put all my effects and do any mixing or any other adjustments with regard to the waveforms or whatever there. So alright, so from here now, I got to bounce out all of my bounce out all of the each individual drum part, like the snare, put that as a separate wave, the kick as a separate wave, the hi-hat as a separate wave. Reason why you do that, that way now you can actually adjust each individual instrument, you know, so with regard to the hi-hat, the snare, or whatever. It's like, so, I mean, I could export it as the snare, hi-hat, and everything as one wave, but nah, that don't, I prefer to mix everything individually. Right now, see here, this is where if I was doing, which one is this now? This is 9. If I was 9, and then that was kick. Jeez, I forget what I was gonna say there just now. I'm just trying to bounce down these each individual tracks. Right, yeah, but if I was streaming from the laptop now, you would see exactly what I'd be doing, you know, how I'd be doing it and stuff like that. Export. This is the snare. Snare 1, because I can do two snare patterns, um, and two kick patterns as well. Well, you should really do three of each, three snare patterns, three kick patterns, or you can even do four. That way now your beat won't get boring and monotonous throughout the whole song. You understand what I'm saying? You got a side, a B side, a C side. I know some producers do a D, where they would do four different drum patterns for four different parts of the songs. You could keep like two sets for the verses, two for the two for the two for the hook, the chorus, right? Or you could just play around with it however you feel like, you know what I mean? But it's best to do it that way. So I've been told, right? So now the hi-hats. And just for anybody tuning in the recording, I hope that the volume is okay. Excuse me. Here, this is my hi-hat. Yeah, that's hi-hat 1. You see, this live streaming is kind of cool, right? You can basically say whatever you want, do whatever you want. With, you know, once you respect the people's rules. Oh dear. Right, this is the snare hit. This is the sub. Yep. And then it got one more now, which is, that's the triangle. Yes. And then another thing too about beats, right? About music in general. Sometimes the more simple it is, the better it is. Right? Now we need to do another pattern for the kick and the snare.
Jams, got that right.
Alright, I got the second kick here now. Second snare. Nothing wrong with that, like the way I hold that song. That's snare 2. Yeah, that's a second snare, and the second kick, I can only add one other little portion to it, because I like the way how that kick hitting. That pattern is simple. You don't need to be right like that. Like I was saying with music, you don't really go overboard with some compositions. You understand what I'm saying? Some compositions, the more simple it is, the better it is. You understand? It's more easier for people to understand, to hear, and they, catchy, and they dance to it. They always remember it. When you get too complicated and you want to be all these fancy terms in music and this and that, it's kind of complicate things sometimes. I mean, nothing is wrong with it. If you're aiming for that kind of stuff, that's cool. You understand what I'm saying? But if you want to sound simple, just sound catchy for somebody to dance to, somebody to remember, keep it simple. You understand? Simple and sweet. Kick 2. Right, alright, right. So I got all my parts there now. Now what I will do is let's see, 9. Right. Right, and then I will pull all of my stems now that I just bounced out from MPC software. I can now pull them into Studio One and then start to adjust them from there. Wait, how did that snare get in there already? Oh, okay, that's that vocal. I was wondering where that come from. Alright, so you gotta kick 1. Right. Kick 1. What is going on? Kick 2. Go snare 1. Snare 2. Okay, we got the snare hit. I will put that in. Do another track. Duplicate the snare track that I had, so I could keep the same. I could keep the same EQ, anything like that I did on the original snare. I could keep on this one. Right? Just the way how I work. Hi-hat. Alright, okay, here we go. Set the hi-hat, put the hi-hat there. Kick 1, kick 2. Snare hit in. Now is the sub and the triangle. Put the sub by itself. Triangle here. Boom. Next time I go live, I can try to hook up OBS. That way I will got my camera and you still be able to see the screen itself. Because I know for a live stream or whatever, just sit down and watch me talking about what I'm doing is kind of boring. It's better for me to show you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that first live stream was a crash. You know what I mean? Excuse me, they're trying to make a beat and I could not get my BPM lock in. You know what I get? My BPM refused to lock in for some strange reason. I guess it was because I was live. You know what I mean? So I went back and I humped for a couple samples, chop up a little better this time because I was rushing. it was rushing. You understand what I'm saying? Put you there.
Damn, got that right. Damn, got that right. Damn, got
Right
that
there.
right. Damn, got that 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 right. Damn,
I'll go
got
adjust
that
the
right.
volumes now.
Damn, got that right. 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 Damn, got that right.
Right, I gotta take out that vocal.
Damn, got that right. Damn, got that right.
Yeah, just remember lab39studio DJ M's I hear. Yeah. See, the only bad thing about doing this here at this kind of time is that, you know what I mean, they got people sleeping inside in my household. And I ain't really gotten a soundproof in that kind of way inside, but it's all good. I still doing what I gotta do. Try not to disturb nobody inside and still go like for y'all, you understand? I mean, the more you use this as a recording anyway, you know what I mean? Once it go up, I'll download it and chop it up, maybe do some shorts and send it up on the other social media channels.
Damn, got that right. Damn, got that right. Damn, got that right. Damn, got that right. Damn, got that right.
And you see now, I know a lot of people against the whole AI thing and all this kind of crap, right? But like I was said in a previous live a little while ago, at the end of the day, come on, man. You understand? Somebody like me who can't really afford to get a session musician. You understand what I'm saying? AI is the way to go. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people might not want to accept the AI stuff or whatever the case is, but sooner or later, you understand? We're not gonna go around with it. Real talk. Because that's the direction that the music industry is going in. It's not like I change in the music industry. You understand? I'm showing you that's the way the music industry is going. It's been like that for years. You understand? I'm showing you there's always new stuff coming up. When they first started to record, everybody was recording on analog. You understand? I'm showing you on tape machines and all that kind of stuff. You say then after the tape, it comes digital. You understand what I'm showing you? Look, no, look what going on. Everybody doing it. You understand? Same thing in the DJ world. It started out with one turntable, not even a turntable, a little jukebox thing. A man put a microphone, and he start toasting in between songs, saying certain things. You understand what I'm showing you? And boom, that's how you get DJing in the world. You know, more or less. You understand what I'm saying? So it changes. It's changed. Then from that one record, it went to two to one little jukebox things. It was one turntable, and then next you know two turntables. And my bill of amp, do this, do that, add on. Things change. No look. Nobody don't walk in effect no more with no creator records. You understand? Back in my day, I used to walk with 5 and 6 or 7 crates of records. You understand? Just to go and play for half hour, 45 minutes. If I go again. You understand? And then the DJing went from vinyl to CDs. You understand? I'm showing you which was smaller. And then from CDs to laptop. You understand? And now men is go with a flash drive and plug into a DJ setup, and that's them home music library. It changed. You go work with it. You go with the times. It's right. So it's the same thing in music production. The AI is not there to replace a guitar player or a piano player. That's not the aim of it. You understand what I'm showing you? Is well, how I look at it is for people like me who can't afford to pay. So let me. I don't really want to call names, but let me just say it. Can't afford to pay a Nicholas Branca. I can't afford to pay a Arturo Tapin to come and blow some saxophones for me. You vibe what I'm saying? I would love to be honest with you, love to make a really huge hit. I can make some money, and then I would go to people like that. I would get people like that to work with me. You vibe what I'm showing you? Or not necessarily work with me, but at least become a session musician. I need XYZ in this key for this amount duration, blah 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 blah. You understand? This the mood. Might either get sorry, probably give them the lyrics of the song or whatever. You understand? And get them to be the musician on the actual song. So but it's money. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where the AI comes in for me, and I use it. Plus two, you understand what I'm saying? If I go to all these sample libraries, there's a 50-50 chance that somebody else already used the sample. There's a 50-50 chance, not 50-50 chance, I got to clear the sample. You understand what I'm saying? With this AI stuff, I got my license for it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just a matter of me telling the AI, okay, well, I need a 10-second riff in F sharp. Um, you understand what I'm saying? Tempo is 175, blah 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying? And I get that right. Well, not right. Well, yeah, right away in a couple of minutes, seconds. I get that. You understand what I'm saying? And then now from there now I could take that 10-second sample and I can chop that up. You understand? I could put that into my DAW now or put it into MPC beats and boom. You understand what I'm showing you? I got something that I could work with. And I already got my license, so I don't have to pay. I don't have to get sample clearance, right? So we don't fight the AI, man. Let's all work with the AI. You understand? We could all work with the AI. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, we could work with the AI. You understand what I'm saying? It's not there to replace you. It's there to help you. It's a tool You understand? And in music, something like AI can seriously help musicians. The length of time it would take you to build a song, to get certain aspects of the song together, the AI can assist you with it, can spark your creativity. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I know that's what you got other artists and other musicians and thing for. It's true. You understand? But if you got a room full of musicians and everybody got a writer's block, or everybody ain't really on that vibe no. You understand what I'm saying? And the AI step up and boom, put down a vibe. It might start the vibe, and then everybody else now can start to feel saying and like you are. Well, if the AI could do it like this, then let me see if I could do it like this. Dun 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 pum 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 pum. You understand what I'm saying? So it's about your creativity, sparking your creativity, sparking your sorry about that, sparking your creativity, and using it as a tool. That's the number one. That's the number one thing. Use it as a tool, and whatever you do, use it as a tool. You're not using it to replace nobody. You're not using it to replace, like I said, nobody. You're using it as a tool to aid you in whatever job you got going. You say. But yeah, this beat ain't sounding too bad. I really wish I could turn it up, but unfortunately I can't. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Jams, got that right.
But right, yeah. You know what I mean? Just had to come back on and do a little thing, cause that last beat, that was a failure. You know what I'm saying? End up talking, 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 but right, as you can see, you know what I'm saying, showing you, you can hear, I can still build beats, I'm still here, still doing my thing. But right, anyway, um, yeah, give thanks once again for anybody passing through the live. If you watched the recording, give thanks. You understand what I'm saying? DJ M's lab39studio, we there. Instagram, X, you understand? Facebook. Feel free. Shout me out right there. You want any kind of music, no problem. You understand? Big up to all the other DJ M's out there too. You understand what I'm showing you? Because like I said in the last stream, there are quite a few now. Um, I ain't got a problem with nobody. You understand what I'm showing you? But at the end of the day, understand that I still DJ M's. Just saying. You understand what I'm saying? Um, the world big enough for all of us. DJ M's. You understand? Anyway, I doing foolishness now. I don't want to be uh, taking this thing as no joke. The live streaming is very serious, and I want to start taking it extremely seriously. So we'll go from here and see how things really go. You know what I mean? But yeah, DJ M's lab39studio. Give thanks, bless up, respect. I'm out.